Better Mid-Michigan. Earlier this year, we had a visit from Yeager Roofing, and they talked about their 17-point inspection. Well, today we're heading on location with them as they make some ventilation improvements to this home.
I do the majority of the estimates for Yeager Roofing, probably 3-4 times a week on estimates. We notice a ventilation problem on a roofing system.
And that's exactly what Josh noticed as he inspected this mid-Michigan home.
Well, I got up in the attic and I realized that I didn't see any daylight coming through the soffits. I noticed some condensation, which would be rusted nails, and I noticed some mold that was starting, and that's from a lack of ventilation.
Ventilation is a common issue, especially when you live in a state with cold winters like Michigan.
Especially in the winter, that's when you can tell that you have a ventilation problem. You get up in the attics, you'll notice there's a lot of frost wrapped around the nails, and then that's where you see the condensation and everything most of the time. And that's where your main problem usually will occur is in the winter.
And it's also seen more in older homes.
We do see a little bit in newer homes, but it is more common in the older homes. But I have ran into, estimates on homes that are built in, early 90s, late 90s that have ventilation issues too.
Ventilation is just one of the many things looked at when Yeager Roofing does their 17-point inspection.
I look for other things. I look to see if there's any leaks around chimneys, valleys, if the insulation is adequate to what Michigan code requires, if they need any exhaust vents ran through the roof, which will create condensation and everything too. Just overall inspection of the roof and attic.
After the inspection, it's decision time.
We went over all of his options. I showed him all of his venting options. He decided that the best way to do it for him and for us was to remove that wood and cut those vents out.
And that's when the Green Army from Yeager Roofing comes for a visit.
Well, what we got the guys doing right now, they're tearing off the roof. As you can see behind us, we removed the bottom 4 feet of wood. We took a skill saw, we cut out in between every truss, and now we're allowing those soffit vents to breathe. And then you can see we installed the baffles on top of those. Our goal is to get the roof to breathe right with the ventilation system. We got the air coming in now, which is your intake, and your air going out, which will put a ridge vent on the peak. So now you got an intake and exhaust. So the goal is to get the roof to breathe right, and that allows your shingles to last a lot longer. Your attic's going to be a little bit cooler, and now you got a manufacturer warranty on your shingles too.
If you suspect an issue with your roof, or just want Yeager Roofing to take a look, there are many ways to reach them.
A lot of people have been going online to our website. You can do that to set up an estimate. You can give me a call. But most people just call our office and talk to Tiffany or Jen, and they'll set up an inspection for me to come out and take a look at everything. But if somebody's got a problem, we have to attend to it. So we're not open from 9 to 5. We're open 24 hours a day.
Coming up on Better Mid-Michigan.
All right, Memorial Day weekend marks the unofficial start of summer.
Which means it's time to get your backyard pool ready.
And we're heading to BD Master Pool and Spa, a family-owned business now in their 3rd generation.
And they've got everything from chemicals and filters to toys and floats, so you can really enjoy those hot days by the water.
Stick around, Better Mid-Michigan. We'll be right back.
Better Mid-Michigan set is provided by Prime Brothers Furniture.
Jeopardy!